Moving on to standardized testing, which you're going to find is a requirement for most graduate programs, certainly in the STEM fields. Most schools are going to require the GRE and certainly proof of English language proficiency for international students in particular. And obviously I'm preaching to the choir here for many of you because you are enrolled, many of you enrolled in Global Prep's testing preparation. And you are doing exactly the right thing. One of the things that certainly I see, and maybe Joanne sees as well, is that students sometimes underestimate the GRE in particular, and because they are in a STEM program as an undergraduate student, they assume that they're going to do well on these tests, and that's not always the case. So preparation is really important to take advantage of courses like Global Prep, other practice tests and other things. Give yourself plenty of time to prepare for the GRE so that if you don't score as well the first time, you give yourself time to maybe give it another try and increase your score. In STEM fields, in particular here at the College of Engineering, your quantitative score on your GRE is going to be certainly the most important because these are analytical programs. They're mathematically based. And so certainly we're going to want to have a sense that you have the quantitative skills to be able to do well in the program. But we're also looking at the other components of the GRE, the verbal and the analytical writing. You're going to find that certainly here at BU and probably in other schools, STEM programs curriculum are increasingly becoming more team-based and project-based, and it requires you to be able to work with your classmates. And so those verbal and written skills are going to become more and more important in these curriculum. And I would also tell you to make sure that you investigate what kinds of scores are average for admitted students in the programs that you're interested in. These are questions that you can ask of the admissions office when you call or email and ask them questions about the admissions process for that particular program. You can ask them what are the average scores for admitted students, and they'll provide that information generally so that you have a goal to shoot for. Generally in engineering, students in our program are scoring in the 85th percentile or higher on their quantitative GRE scores. So that's generally an average.